According to the Center for Disease Control, symptoms may appear 2 to 14 days after exposure to the virus. According to the Center for Disease Control, people with these symptoms may have COVID-19, shortness of breath, or difficulty breathing. A common complaint from those required to wear a mask is difficulty breathing. A common complaint amongst targets of tear gas is difficulty breathing. A common complaint amongst claustrophobics when placed in confined spaces is difficulty breathing. According to the Bureau for Justice Statistics, media reviews identified 1,348 potential arrest-related deaths in the United States from June 1st, 2015 to March 31st, 2016. With the exception of June, the number of deaths was fairly consistent across months, ranging from 87 to 156 arrest-related deaths, an average of 135 per month, the majority of whom are white. Moments ago, Joe Biden, the presumptive nominee for the presidential nomination, addressed a gathering of 10 or more persons to state, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe," George Floyd's last words. But they didn't die with him. They're still being heard. They're echoing across this nation. I can't breathe. According to the New York Times, George Floyd was detained in custody for exactly 8 minutes and 47 seconds. And since the death of George Floyd in Minnesota, an African-American to asphyxiation, on May 25th, national protests have commenced involving protesters and rioters ignoring public health guidance from the Centers for Disease Control for a disease in which, according to the Centers for Disease Control, symptoms may appear 2 to 14 days after exposure to the virus. According to the History Channel, on September 28, 1918, a Liberty Loan parade with 10,000 participants in Philadelphia prompted a huge breakout of Spanish flu in that city. After the parade, thousands of people became infected. Within 1 week, over 1,000 were dead, and the entire city was placed under quarantine. In the end, over 12,000 residents of Philadelphia died because of infection by the Spanish flu. On February 24th, Democrat Party presidential candidate Pete Buttigieg hosted a massive rally in the stadium for Washington Jefferson High School, exceeding the capacity of that venue, requiring the fire marshal to turn people away with no incident-related infections. On March 3rd, Virginia Democrats boasted breaking records in voter turnout for presidential primaries with no incident-related infections. On March 7th, the city of Alexandria hosted the annual St. Patrick's Day Parade with over 2,000 participants in the parade and thousands lining the streets with no incident-related infections. Alexandria has one of the lowest incidents of infections in the Commonwealth of Virginia, with to date only 31 dead. On March 13th, Senator Mark Warner, also a resident of Alexandria and one of the richest men in Congress, the most wealthy in the Senate, reported that he had exceeded 10,000 signatures required to qualify for the November ballot, collecting over 33,000 valid signatures with no incident-related infections. According to the Centers for Disease Control, symptoms may appear 2 to 14 days after exposure to the virus. My name is Major Mike Webb, and I am running for U.S. Congress. With liberty, honor, and excellence, by God, we shall make America great again. Honest.
This advertisement was authorized by Mike Webb.